Okay, so I'm going to show you today how I have my spreadsheet set up for tracking my calls each day. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this is the best way. It is a way to get this done, and it's a way for you to not just be drowning in paper. And you can also access this from anywhere. So if you forget somebody's phone number, but you decide, oh yeah, I need to call them tonight, you can access this in a lot of different ways and have their number. Also, if somebody were to call you back, and it's a quick way to scan the phone numbers to see who it is that's calling you back. So what this is I've just set up a sheet in Google Drive, and everybody has access to Google Drive from your kw.com, or maybe you have it from another Gmail account. So what I've done is I've just done some basics. You can see here that I have the date and time, a place for their name, phone number. Now I'm going to just show you how to format this for a phone number, and that way you don't have to worry about, let's go to the number, and we're going to go here. That way you just type in the numbers and it's automatically going to format it as a phone number for you. On source, uh, that can be different things. Maybe you know them from an open house, maybe they're your sphere, maybe it's from something else that you want to. So I'm just going to show you how I would go about doing this. So I put my headset on, and let's say, so right now I'm recording this, and so I would just put it's 4:12 and it is, let's just say, 3:20 p.m. And so I'm going to call Kathy Wood. And honestly, I just don't even get really technical about punctuation, because it's just, for your record. And then my phone number is 806-433-2687. And so it automatically does that for me. And then I know Kathy from an open house. So I'm just going to put that. And this is going to be my first contact to call her, let's just say. So I'm just going to put that. And then while I'm dialing the phone, then I just kind of sit there and I leave it. And then I might put left message. Go on to the next person. Let's say that I call Flintwood, and I'm going to put his phone number, and 3108, that's his phone number. I know him from my sphere. I'm going to nurture him. Let's say that he'd been telling me, he was about ready to go. So this is a nurture call. And then I'm going to put sent to the lender, because that is going to make me do a reminder to check back with them in a couple of days to see, what did the lender say. And, so I'm just going to put talked. And so what I do when I get through, so I'm going to have all these different, things filled up as I'm making my calls. And on mine, I'm just going to tell you, I like color, and so every one of these columns I'll do in a different color. But I'm going to highlight this in something that I'll see, just because I know that that means I talk to them. So at the end of the day, when I'm reporting out my numbers, I'm going to go, okay, well, let's say that I get all the way down here. That's 23 less 1 because of my header. So I called 22 people. I'm going to count how many yellow, checks, files that I have, and I put just talked, because I'm actually making my notes on e-edge. And so anyway, so I'll just count how many yellow squares I have, and I'm like, okay, I made 22 dials and I talked to 6. And so I can tell at a glance. All right, so you know how it is when you've called somebody, you've left them a message, and then at some point they call you back. I look at their number really quickly, and then I scan my list of people that I've called that day, and I go, oh, it's Kathy, because we typically get, hey, somebody just called me from this number. Oh, is this Kathy? And so, because you don't necessarily will say, well, I don't know, I've called 30 people, in the last hour, but that gives you a great way to go back and see that number really quickly. And so, like I said, there's probably a lot of different ways to do this. It's just how I did it. And then that way, I could always access it, because there's actually a Google Drive app that you can put on your phone, and so you could access this. And then I kept a running log until for the whole month, and then I would start a new sheet, and I would just give the sheet a new name, for the new month. And then that way I could really look back, and it wasn't a piece of paper that I've lost, which was more importantly. So anyway, I hope that's helpful to you.